What Trump have said to a grieving military widow extremely infuriated the leftist. President Trump called Mieshia Wilson that has been turned into a political football by the left to make Trump out to be a crazy. Wilson's husband was murdered in Niger while serving in our military, and therefore President Trump made a sympathy call to Mrs. Wilson. Unfortunately, Wilson's family has been forced into an attempt to slam Trump. The media as well didn't hesitate to cover this story. They will stop at nothing only to make Trump look as bad as possible, and this is how the lefty media works. Congresswoman Frederica Wilson wasted no time to bash Trump after the call. She is following the left's example, describing Trump as a sick man. What is also funny is that Wilson calls Trump crazy while wearing a glittery cowgirl hat 24/7. The Resist movement includes Wilson, who refused to go to Trump's inauguration. Wilson also brutally attacked the president in May, claiming he needs psychological help and is desperate for attention. Perhaps Cowgirl Wilson should look in the mirror, according to left-leaning propaganda news NBC. He said, "But you know he must have known what he signed up for." The Democrat recounted Trump saying more than once during the call to express his sympathy. According to Wilson, the conversation lasted somewhere from 3 to 5 minutes. "Everyone knows when you go to war you could possibly not come back alive, but you don't remind a grieving widow of that," Wilson said. "That's so insensitive. Trump didn't even remember his name." Wilson recalled Mieshia Johnson telling her after the call ended. The Congresswoman told MSNBC's Morning Joe Wednesday she hung up the phone and said, "He didn't even remember his name." Wilson said, "That's the hurting part." The White House said Tuesday that the president had called the families of all 4 service members who were killed. He offered condolences on behalf of a grateful nation and assured them their families' extraordinary sacrifice to the country will never be forgotten, the White House said. Asked about Wilson's characterization of the call, a White House official said Tuesday night that the president's conversations with the families of American heroes who have made the ultimate sacrifice are private. Pete Hegseth pointed out that the left will stop at nothing to trash Trump. Pete Hegseth said on Fox and Friends that this is another example of Trump's opponents taking every opportunity to twist or spin his words, even if it involves a fallen soldier. They want to question at every turn what he says he's committed to. Hegseth said, "There's no one more committed, I believe, to our service members, to our veterans than this president." He said this shows how committed Democrats are to resisting Trump no matter what. Trump hits back. Trump hit back at the claims, saying he has proof of what was said on the call. Democrat Congresswoman totally fabricated what I said to the wife of a soldier who died in action, and I have proof. Sad. Wilson jumped into shooting back that Trump is a sick man. She's clearly milking this for all it's worth. It's disgusting that this Democrat would use this opportunity of Trump making a call to a grieving widow to trash him. Thank you 100% fed up.